With the boon of the social media, there has been this trending culture called as the cancel culture. Now, cancel culture is the idea where a person or an organization with a body of work is cancelled, boycotted, or culturally blocked because they have said something that is inappropriate. Now, those who support this idea support this because one of the long-standing struggles has been to hold people and power to accountability, to bring them to justice as quickly as possible. Now, of course, with the advent of social media, this is rather achieved quickly online through boycotting and blacklisting and even firing people. One is punished, cancelled, and forgotten, and end to their story. But why is the cancel culture problematic? First, cancel culture leaves no room for mercy, no room for sympathy, and no room for grace whatsoever. You make a mistake and you are punished, you are cancelled, and you are forgotten. Of course, this is not to say real crime must not be punished. Second, of course, it leaves no room for differences to exist. There is no room for dialogue or discussion. So one of the repercussions of cancel culture is that, no one would be freely open to talk about a topic because one may fear being punished, cancelled, and forgotten. Third is the belief that people must be punished and punished immediately and pay for their wrong sayings. Now, here is the thing. None of us can stand up to the standards of perfection, can we? All of us in that sense are messed up in some way or the other. We have said something that is truly embarrassing from the past. Anything that can be brought up from the past and can be held at our face, and it truly can put us down. We of course have been given room for correction, and we have changed and gotten better. Now, the good old book says all of us have sinned and have fallen short of the standards. None of us are perfect. But the Holy Book also gives us the message of redemption, that we can be redeemed in and through the work of Jesus Christ on the cross of Calvary. Yes, Jesus can take our mess and turn it into a message of hope. The gospel also tells us that we don't have to pay for our mess. Christ has already paid the price for us on the cross. So while we may be tempted to punish and cancel and forget the other person, we must also remember that there is a greater power, and that is the power to forgive. Now, forgiveness, of course, does not mean injustice has not been done. It does not mean forgetting the hurt, but it means to trust God to vindicate and to bring about His justice. Yes, it is in forgiving we actually become more like Jesus. For to forgive is greater than to punish, cancel, or to even ostracize. In fact, if one person qualifies to punish, cancel, and ostracize, that is Jesus Himself. But when you read the scriptures, you realize He sat with the ostracized. He sat with those that the society cancelled. In fact, He was called as the friend of sinners. So remember, there is a greater thing to do than to cancel a person, and that is to forgive a person and offer the room for the person to correct and change, and of course be redeemed by the love of Jesus Christ.